Hey everyone, this is Derek Bros with the Conscious Resistance Network, and today we're going to do another little update about 5G and your favorite dude out there, Donald Trump. First, though, I want to remind you guys to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com because this is where you're going to get tuned up to all my latest content and get the articles, videos, interviews, everything that I produce. I want to ask you guys as well to go check out, we did an update of the website. You can now click here to subscribe to our RSS feed. You can go right to our minds.com page, our Steam It page. You can join our Discord channel. You can support me on Patreon. You can, of course, follow us on YouTube, and you can join our text list and subscribe to our email newsletter. So if you're trying to stay plugged in, don't look on Facebook, don't look on Twitter. This is where you're going to find us. And also, I've got a poll up right now. Should Derek Bros run for mayor of Houston? As you guys know, I'm considering running for mayor of Houston. I think I've already made a decision that I will be announcing soon, but I do value your opinions. And as you can see so far, we got overwhelming people saying yes, got a good percentage saying hell no, you sell out, and others just saying no. We've got 46 voters here. I've also asked the Minds page, I've asked the Discord channel, I've asked my Remind text list, I've asked the YouTube channel, and I'm getting some good range of feedback. So check that out if you're interested in being involved in that. But let's get right into the news. So on Friday, Donald Trump held a press conference, which was streamed by Fox News, and it says President Trump is joined by FCC Chairman Ajit Pai to discuss getting the U.S. out in the forefront of 5G innovation. Chinese tech giant Huawei broke new ground with 5G modems, technology the U.S. has strongly discouraged its allies from buying due to concerns over Chinese surveillance. Because it's only the Chinese that want to survey the people, right? It's not the U.S. The U.S. government would never use this technology to spy on and monitor people. And if you pay attention to this channel, you can go back and actually check our 5G health play and privacy playlist, and you can see a video I did a couple months ago. Donald Trump embraces 5G as concerns pile up. So you guys already know that Homeboy is all about it. But just as another example of that, at this press conference right here, here's he's seen with a couple of, I mean, these are supposed to be cell tower workers. They might be actors. Who the heck knows at this point? And he's with Ajit Pai of the FCC. He's with his daughter Ivanka Trump. And this is from the WhiteHouse.gov website. Not fake news, Trump supporters, in case you're going to try to say it's fake news. Fake news. This is coming from the WhiteHouse.gov website. Remarks by President Trump. This is a direct quote from this video that's right here, streamed by Fox News. So when folks are like, oh, I don't see any evidence of this, Donald Trump didn't do that. Well, it happened, you freaking morons. So read Donald Trump's statements if you want to. But the key things is basically he's like, we're going to make it really easy. Let me just do a little keyword here, local, because I remember he said right here, the FCC has also taken action to streamline the permitting process for 5G infrastructure with state and local governments. That's a big deal. It takes too long to get permits, which I agree. Look, I'm not for regulation, but I'm definitely not for the federal government usurping local power. If there's going to be any regulation, it should be done on the local level, as local as possible, where communities have a say in it. But what Donald Trump's saying is, quote, that's a big deal. It takes too long to get permits. We're going to free that situation up, and we're going to put limits, and local areas are going to listen to us very, very strongly. Now he says, they must now approve new physical infrastructure within 90 days instead of many years. It can sometimes take 3, 4, or 5 years, and we're going to put a limit of 90 days. There is now a cap on the unreasonable fees local governments can charge. They get greedy. They think, hey, we can really take advantage, and it ends up that everybody gets hurt. So we're putting a cap on those fees. These changes will contribute greatly to building high-speed networks across America, and it's going to happen very quickly. Very, very quickly. So right there, you guys have it. Donald Trump does not care about local rights, state rights, county rights, municipality rights. He doesn't care about you having a say in your locality. He wants the federal government to be in charge, because don't they know what's best for you guys? And of course, he's over here congratulating Ajit Pai, who is the guy that we know is corrupt, the head of the FCC, which is ran by the big wireless, big telecom industry. And he basically goes on here and says, thank you for everything you've done to, get 5G along faster. We're going to create new jobs, which who knows if those jobs are real or will be actually, long lasting. And then the funny thing is here, Homeboy actually quotes, he says, last week, the CTIA reported that America leads the world with the most commercial 5G deployments of any nation. But the funny thing is that if you are an uninformed person, you don't know what the hell the CTIA. It just sounds like, oh, some organization reports that America's leading the way. The CTIA is the Cellular, Telephone, and Internet Association, which is funded and ran by Verizon and all the rest of the telecom companies. This is a freaking big wireless lobby. So yeah, the big wireless lobby reports that America's leading the way The big wireless lobby is also the same people. The CTIA are the same people who've given my mayor here in Houston, this dude right here, the 5G Wireless Champion Award for his efforts to do the same thing Trump's doing on the federal level, to usurp local power, to remove the voices of the people, and to put it in the hands of the FCC, who's very close with big wireless and big tech, and the federal government. It's corporatism. It's so much corporatism, and it's everywhere. So this is what is taking place under the Trump administration. Same thing we saw under the Obama administration. Same thing we saw under the Bush administration. Same thing you saw under the Clinton administration, and on and on and on. And you better believe it'll happen under a Beto O'Rourke administration, or Bernie Sanders administration, or any of them, whoever comes along, or even another Republican. Right? It's more of the same. So, look, again, I recommend for those of you who are new here, if you don't know why we should be concerned about 5G related to privacy or health, check out our playlist right here. I will put the link below. Learn about the 5G privacy and health concerns. There's me questioning the mayor. There's me questioning the CEO of Verizon. There's a news broadcast I did. I have 4 different city council visits dropping knowledge about different studies and different reports. There's this local news interview I did here on the Fox station. There's this short little mini doc, 5 minutes long, about what you can expect from 5G and the smart grid. There's an interview with the ACLU attorney talking about the smart grid could be a wolf in sheep's clothing. There's the mayor running away from questions about it. There's an interview with Theodoro Scarrato of the Environmental Health Trust about 5G health concerns. There's information about how you can fight 5G on the local level. There's an article from Wired Magazine. There's an interview most recently with Dr. Martin Paul of Washington State University about the science behind the 5G health dangers, and you can get all that right here on our playlist and our website. So check that out if you are uninformed. And it's funny to me because when you go to the comments on our channel, and I check the comments all the time. You know, this video that I did, the first city council visit I did, it's got over 800,000 views now. Let's see where it's at. And it's definitely the most commented video that I have. People comment every day telling me that I'm an idiot and I don't understand science and I don't understand radiation, yada, yada, yada. It's at 848,000 views, so it's almost at 1 million, and it will reach that soon. And it's waking a lot of people up. And so it seems like lately there's been a lot of haters in the comments. I don't know if they're paid by the CTIA or if they're just people who think they understand science but actually haven't taken the time. So I have to come in here and debate and argue with these people. And it's funny, earlier today, one of them told me, "You take yourself too seriously." After I tried to like engage with him, I usually tell them just, "Hey, check out our playlist. If you can debunk it, then please do debunk it. Offer counterpoints, offer counter narratives." And wouldn't you be surprised, none of them take me up on it. Here's this guy, "Dude, you take yourself way too serial," after I actually told him to go look at the interviews and, respond to them. But he declined. Instead, he just basically tells me I'm too serial. But yeah, so we're getting a lot of hate because we are above the radar, because the smart grid is coming, and the technology, the combination of 5G, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, social credit score is coming to the United States, and it's being embraced by your homeboy, Donald Trump. So if you still think this dude's good after Julian Assange, after dropping bombs, after expanding surveillance, after working with the oil industry, the oligarchy, to police the people, if you care about freedom at all, then you would wake up that this dude is a shill. He's part of the same deep state, same New World Order that some of you claim to be fighting. And it's only going to end once you recognize that. You stop sucking up to these people and letting them pretend to lead the way. Because you're the only ones that can lead yourself. We are the only ones that can change the world. And until we recognize that and we stop looking for leaders, well, then we're just going to end up dead. And that's the truth of the matter. So stop being dead. Stop buying into this bullshit narrative. Stop buying into the left-right paradigm and thinking that it's just the Democrats that are the problem. It's just the liberals, the progressives. They're all a part of the problem. And your homeboy is the swamp. So hopefully you guys wake up to that. I think that's all for now. Expect more videos coming later this week. And I'll be back at a live podcast Friday evening. Till then, remember, you're powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free, my friends. Peace.